Hi there, thanks for joining us this afternoon on TCM. I'm Ben Mankiewicz. In 1966, Truman Capote changed the rules of modern writing with his exhaustively researched and powerful account of two ex-convicts who, in the course of a robbery, murder four members of a Kansas family. Capote's book became an equally tense film directed by Richard Brooks, and we have it coming up next. It's from 1967, In Cold Blood. In his book, Capote unfolded the facts of the case with the stark realism of a documentary, and that's exactly how Brooks wanted to portray it on screen, to make the events look and feel as authentic as possible. Brooks made three un-Hollywood-like creative choices in doing so. First, he shot the film in black and white. Remember, this was 1967. Brooks also used some handheld camera, because in the 60s, that's how TV news footage was shot. Second, Brooks took his cast and crew to the actual locations of the crime, giving the movie an unmistakable documentary feel. The house in the movie is the house where the Clutter family, Herbert, Bonnie, Nancy, and Kenyon, were murdered. The kids were 16 and 15. Third, Brooks stayed away from big stars in the casting. When the studio pushed for top box office draws like Paul Newman and Steve McQueen, Brooks stood his ground and went instead with Robert Blake, famous as a child actor in the Our Gang shorts, but not as well known as an adult, and Scott Wilson, who had only one other movie to his credit, In the Heat of the Night, released just a few months before this film. Wilson is still working today, a consistent and vastly underappreciated actor. Wilson currently has a role in Bosch, the Amazon original series based on the books by Michael Connelly. Brooks also made the firm decision to keep Truman Capote away from the film. Capote wasn't invited to the set. He wasn't even allowed to read the screenplay, which Brooks himself wrote. Brooks told Capote he couldn't work with the author looking over his shoulder, so Capote had to trust the director, and for the most part, Capote approved of Brooks's film. The Academy of Motion Pictures approved too. In Cold Blood earned 4 Oscar nominations, including 2 for Brooks for his direction and his screenplay. From Columbia Pictures in 1967, here's In Cold Blood.